He was a top 10 finisher at this year's U.S. Open. And he's only 18 years old. Landon Jordan is yet another success story to emerge from the popular PBA Jr program. But today, it's his twin brother Griffin who's in the spotlight, following in Landon's footsteps as a finalist in the PBA Junior National Championships. Both boys and girls are on the lanes here in Reno, as well as the pros, including Hall of Famer Diandra Asbaty and three-time PBA Player of the Year, E.J. Tackett. It's all coming up next on FS1. From the National Bowling Stadium in Reno, Nevada, it is time for the 2025 PBA Junior National Championships. Really fun show for you today. 4 junior bowlers and 4 pros will compete for scholarship money for the kids. We have 2 championship matches and a doubles tournament as well. We start with the girls' championship match. Katelyn Abigania from San Diego and Team USA takes on Antony from Farmington, Connecticut. Then on the boys' side, Ernesto Reynoso, defending champ in this event, takes on Griffin Jordan from Illinois. On the pro side, Diandra Asbaty, Felicia Wong, Marshall Kent, and 3-time Player of the Year E.J. Tackett will compete in doubles. Welcome to Reno and the National Bowling Stadium. So great to have you with us. Fun competition tonight here on FS1. Dave Ryan alongside the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. Well, a lot at stake for these kids. Scholarship money and some TV time.
Yeah, you're right, Dave. Some of the finest youth bowlers from across the country have competed in this event, many of whom have gone on to some really nice collegiate and pro careers. Let me name drop for you, if I may. How about Kayla Starr, who's currently at Nebraska? Jillian Martin, a 2-time winner of this event. Landon Jordan, who we saw at the U.S. Open on the telecast. Spencer Robarge. How about Nate Purchase, the reigning Rookie of the Year? Later on in the telecast, these fine players will team up with some of the top men and women professionals, including one reigning Player of the Year, E.J. Tackett. It's going to be a great evening of bowling.
Can't wait. Going to be fun. Girls finalists Anna and Katelyn standing by now with Kimberly Pressler.
Thanks, Dave. So, Katelyn, let's start with you. You know exactly what it takes to win something of this caliber because you have won junior gold back-to-back. So how do you mentally prepare for a tournament like this?
You know, you said it just right. Experience is what's going to prepare you for stuff like this, and even though the junior gold wins were years ago, I would say that's kind of stuff doesn't just fly by you. You kind of stick with it. And you know, I was here in January for the Team USA trials and I ended up winning that, so it's the same thing, one shot at a time.
Good luck to you. And Anna, you have a lot of experience winning as well, 5-time state champion that you are. So how did you prepare to be under the FS1 bright lights for the very first time?
I think a lot of it was just watching film. I envy all of the guys who were out here and able to, you know, just post on YouTube all of their experiences. And it was just nice to be able to really put that into perspective.
Good luck to you today.
Thank you.
That's how they got here. Taylor, Katelyn. Obviously, Katelyn stole all the way to the finals. And Antony took her down 257, 235. Time to bowl. Abigania, Antony head-to-head in the girls' championship match here at PBA Junior National Championships in Reno. Team USA. Junior and senior team. Big young star in the bowling world. Good start.
Yeah, we're in for a treat. Coming up, a 2-handed female.
It's Anna Antony from Farmington, Connecticut. 15 years old, sophomore in high school. Favorite class, she told us, pre-match economics. She'd like to make the numbers work here in the lanes. For a victory at a Nutmeg Bowl in Fairfield, $10,000 on the line for the winner. Runner-up, $5,000. Scholarship money. Anna gets started. The two-hander, bringing 10-pin.
Both players out of the gate with nice shots to open up this match. And here you go. No thumb in it.
She told us RP pre-show, always been a two-hander. That's how she started. Well done on the single pin conversion. Gets the 10, gets the spare. Okay, Randy, let's take a look at tonight's oil pattern, the PBA Junior Tackett.
44 feet in length, a lot of oil in the middle part of the lane. The players should use that for hold. If you have a lot of power, you're going to be the red line. If you're a little bit straighter player, you'll be the blue line. But this oil pattern, very gettable.
18, headed to Vanderbilt next year. From age 7. Always been a two-hander. Left lane here for Anna.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Everything but go down for the 2-pin there.
It's going to be a little more swing, I thought.
Well, she got this one pretty far to the right, and I think very fortunate only to leave the 2-pin, and that almost fell. This pattern, 44 feet. It's pretty soft, 6-to-1 ratio. Should yield some good numbers.
Well done. Has the 2-pin, has the spare. Year 5 of this event. Kayla Starr, Katelyn Stoll. We saw I'm going to go on the brackets. Katelyn had a good run this year. 2-time champion Jillian Martin at Nebraska. Kayla Starr at Nebraska. Gold champion. On the right lane, good help.
And Kaylin's got a lot of side rotation. You can see it right there, a lot of tilt. And that spin actually keeps the pins a little bit lower. We'll see if that helps her carry throughout match number 1.
Ryan Barnes. Big fan of Ryan, the two-handed young superstar. Lots of airtime on the PBA Tour these days after a great career at Wichita State. Son of Chris and Linda, of course.
And again, another light mixer, and you can see that spin roll doing its thing. And a great start, 3 in a row. Watch this. See how the pins stayed down? Down on the deck. You don't see a lot of stuff flying up in the air.
First 3 for Katelyn. See how Anna responds. 9 spare, 9 spare for her. Already down by 21 pins early. On the right lane for Anna. Good looking shot. If any of the competitors on our show tonight bowl a perfect game, everyone in America can receive a free game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling. To pre-register, visit GoBowling.com and sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. Well, Katelyn's got the first 3. First strike of the match for Anna. Left lane. Young two-hander trying to avoid the 7-10. Does. Just the 7-pin up. That's a lot better.
Almost disaster. Late messenger coming across, taking the 10 out. Just the 7, but no double. Check it out. Head pin, sidewall. It just catches enough of the 10.
I'm impressed Randy's young bowlers handling the pressure pretty well.
Yeah, we're getting to where we're not really surprised anymore. They go through so much competition. They bowl so much, so many tournaments.
Back-to-back junior gold champion, 18 and 19. Won the U12 twice.
And
Abigania trip 7.
And again, another light mixer. There you can see that rotation. A little more spin than roll.
And result, front 4. Looking for the front 5.
Got a hook.
2-4 stands for her.
Only a board off, but comes in light. Nice break, tripping the bucket. 5 and the 8 go late. Just the 2-4 now. Oh no.
Oh! 4-pin stance. And the match changes dramatically after the great start for Abigania.
Yeah, pretty easy spare. And she barely clips the 2-pin. And not what you want to have happen, especially with a big lead. Now it's only 17.
Come on.
Urging that one into the pocket, 7-pin stands.
Wow, so far her carry stinks. Rips the rack there. She left the 7 in the 4th, 10-pin in the 1st. Just 1 strike in all 9 spares if she converts here.
Really loves the sport. What a future.
I'm not a real big fan of hooking it that much, covering single pin spares. On this pattern, you can get away with it. Tougher patterns, no chance.
Spare ball.
Well, that's your thing. I mean,
right.
You can use that as I like the straighter, more direct line. But like I said, this pattern 6-to-1 ratio, you can get away with it. We see Jesper Svensson do it a lot. Obviously, when he's shooting a 7-pin, he would not do that. But as the lanes get trickier, hooking it a lot at spares gets tricky.
4 9 spares for her in the match and 1 strike.
Good one there.
Great shot.
Yep.
Leading us to the TV timeout. Good girls championship match here in Reno, Nevada. 1 takes home $10,000 in scholarship money. 1 wins $5,000. Fun night of bowling here in Reno. More on the way on FS1. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Visit Reno Tahoe. Discover your next travel adventure. Learn more at visitrenotahoe.com. By Caesars Entertainment, El Dorado Resort, Circus Hotel Reno, and the Silver Legacy Resort. Countless dining options and world-class amenities, all in one destination. And by Go Bowling, for friends and family fun. Log on to gobowling.com to find a center near you. Great to see Gianna Brandolino here, the 2024 LBC Clash champion. What a great job last year against some amazing bowlers, right?
Yeah, she sure did, man. She took down some great players, and it concluded with her beating Chris Prather, of all people, man. What a match that was. It was great.
Having fun. Good to see her tonight.
She had so much fun.
Swing a mountain at that event.
Yep.
She's still laughing back there.
She knows what we're talking about.
In the first row, yeah.
She knows what
Cool
we're
stuff.
talking about.
All right, here we go. Girls Championship. $10,000 in scholarship money available to the winner here. Katelyn Abigania from San Diego, Team USA. On the trials here in Reno. 6 frame, 7-pin.
And this time doesn't get that light mixer. Following up an open frame in the 5th.
Cross lane, got the 7-pin.
Hey, Dave, let's go down to the floor and talk to Katelyn's doubles partner, the great Diandra Asbaty. Diandra, did you give her any advice after she missed that spare in the 5th frame? What did you say to her during the commercial break?
I just said, keep it simple. I mean, she literally is looking like a pro out there. So I'm really impressed with her just calmness, like she's been there before. So I think she's going to rebound without a problem.
Do you wish you had this kind of competition back in the day?
Yeah, I do wish that, for sure. But not against them. So good. Look at them. They're like pros.
Wow, just sawed the 10. Thanks, Diandra.
Yeah.
Great to see Diandra here. Team USA member for 15 years. U.S. Amateur Champion 1999 and 06. He's done a great job supporting and coaching so many junior bowlers in her native Chicagoland. USBC Hall of Famer. Right lane here for Antony. Good looking shot. Found the pocket. Takes out 10.
Hey, let's go down to the floor once again and talk to Felicia Wong. Felicia, what type of advice, if any, have you given Anna? She's trying to claw back into this, and that's her first double here in this match.
You know what? I asked her if she's breathing during the break, and she said too much. So she's doing all the things that she needs to do, and she's thrown 2 really great shots just now. So
wait, Felicia, I thought breathing was good.
I really think it is, but you know, too much of a good thing, maybe.
I hear you. All right, thanks for your time.
Good to see Felicia here at lefty. Longtime star Team Canada. Made the Queen Show last year in Green Bay. Antony, nice shot, crunches the pocket with power. And all 10 in the pit.
And that's for the lead.
2-pin lead through her 8th frame.
You know, the person responsible for this, he's here. He's in the building, Jason Belmonte.
He just stopped by the booth a moment ago.
Yep.
Say hi.
I actually saw him go down and say hi to Anna before the start of this match.
It's pretty cool. Katelyn responds.
Yeah, good one. A little more direct, a little more up the lane.
Regains the lead.
And like every great match, this one's coming down to the 9th and 10th frame.
Turkey for Anna, double here for Katelyn into her foundation 9th frame. There's Belmont watching.
Hello, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Uh-oh.
She didn't like that one. Comes in high, and that's the result of the 4-10 split.
Yeah, pays for it. Look at that. That's a big miss at the break point. Big miss. And then she pays the price. 4-10 standing up. She's going to try to cut that 4-pin over into the 10. Try.
Good try. Misses, though. It was a really critical match changer in the 9th. Now the numbers have changed dramatically, and Anna's got the lead. To extend the lead.
No.
No help on the 7-pin. Come on.
And again, bad carry on a good shot. She left the 10-pin in the first, 7-pin, 7-pin, and another 7-pin. She liked that one. You could see her sidestepping and running it out. She's like, are you kidding me? Come on.
So things shift again with a non-strike in the 9th. Could have gone up by 18. Again, hooks at that spare. Again, does convert. Nicely done with the 7-pin there. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, but is it the only ones that matter? Colin Coward is the most interesting man in sports. Don't miss The Herd. Days at noon Eastern, only on FS1.
All right, a double and 4 here in the 10th frame, and she's going to capture the PBA Junior National Championships.
Looks for the first.
Come on.
Left
Come on.
lane, wants it, got it.
One more in the 4 count, shouldn't be an issue. She liked that one too. This time gets the 7-pin out for a change.
No. 6.
And now in danger of losing.
Doubling forward to the victory. With Abigania on the bench. Instead, match changer again. Back and forth we go. For the ball here in the 10th. Six got that. 2:17 game for Anna. Double and 8 to win it here for Katelyn. Now she has the chance. Put this one away. 18-year-old from San Diego, bound for Vanderbilt next year. Play for that powerhouse program. Looks for the first. Doesn't get it.
Over.
That's it.
There's your winner.
Anna Antony, Farmington, Connecticut, has won the PBA Junior National Championships girls singles title. Congratulations to Anna. $10,000 smart scholarship money is coming her way. Great job she did. Good bowling too for Katelyn, but not quite enough in the 10th. Anna Antony, go get that trophy. Well done.
Sorry.
Anna, congratulations on this win. Now, it looked like you struggled a little bit in the beginning, but after the 6, you started putting strikes together. What changed for you?
I think really what I was looking for was, trying too much of the lane. And once I really committed, I think that's when I saw success.
Well, you just won the PBA Junior National Championship. Put into words this win for you.
I feel like there's truly no words to put into the amount of hard work that I've put into this award. And it's just amazing that, now I've actually earned it.
Congratulations on your success here today.
Way to go, Anna. Way to go, Katelyn. Great bowling on a national spotlight here at the stadium in Reno. So we have a girls champion. The boys about to go head-to-head, including Ernesto Reynoso out of California. The defending champion goes head-to-head with Griffin Jordan from Illinois. Should be a great match on the way here on FS1. Welcome back to Reno, 2025 PBA Junior National Championships on the boys' side. Title match. Ernesto Reynoso head-to-head with Griffin Jordan. Check the step ladder to see how these two great young bowlers got this far. 1 and 3 seed Ernesto, the defending champion in both the finals, now joined by Kimberly.
Thanks, Dave. So, Ernesto, you are the defending champion of this event. So what did you learn about yourself last year's in the finals that you can apply here tonight?
Just have fun. I feel like I'm in my element. I love bowling on TV, and this is what I love to do, so I'm just excited to get back out there and do it again. It
shows that you love to be out here bowling, and I know that you are taking this seriously, so how badly do you want to defend this title?
Oh, more than anything. I'm having fun, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm here to win, so it's a good balance.
Good luck to you, and thank you. Thank you. And Griffin, I know this is the first time that you've competed in this event at the national level, but you have already had a pretty amazing journey because you took down a champion already on your way here. He just so happens to be your twin brother, Landon, who won this in 2022. So what's the strategy to take down another champion in Ernesto to walk away with this title?
Just like I did with Landon, I'm just going to make my best shots and worry about myself, and let's just see how this match goes.
All right, well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And there's twin brother Landon. Just heard a moment ago. Griffin got by his brother to get to the championship match here. Interview with Kimberly. So here we go, the finalists. It's going to be fun.
And remember where we saw his brother Landon, U.S. Open.
Griffin gets us started left lane. Nice shot. As confident as they come. This guy's won a lot on TV already. He's only 17 years old.
Folsom, California. Isn't there a famous prison in Folsom?
It's a Johnny Cash song. Very famous. You a Johnny Cash fan?
How can you not be?
Two-handed star gets going right lane. Ooh, boy, the split. And just the 4-pin here for Ernesto. Defending champion in this event, won junior gold titles as well.
Had a 300 game en route to getting here. Going with urethane two-hander. God, this much volume, this much oil in the middle, you would think he'd be using reactive resin and opening up this oil pattern, but you think straighter is greater, so going with the urethane ball.
4-pin, single pin, spare conversion, no problem last year. Ernesto won this event. Can't beat the experience of winning a championship.
Nope.
And we heard how confident he was in the interview with Kimberly a moment ago. So the title was held in 2024 January, but was the 2023 winner. First crack in the left lane for Ernesto. Okay.
Well, he loves the limelight. You heard him in his interview with Kimberly. Very fun, happy-go-lucky kid, but right now he's all business. You heard him say it. Right now, I want to win.
I like that attitude, right, Randy?
Absolutely.
Positivity.
Have fun while you're doing it.
Look at that smile back there. Griffin's been going a long time. He's 18. Ooh, okay.
You heard him say hook. It did.
Headed for SCAD next year, graphic design major. That's the plan in college. Amazing school. Out of Sycamore, Illinois.
We know about his brother, Landon. How about his dad, Antony? Good bowler in his own right.
It's quite a bowling family.
Yes, it is. How's your game lately, Dave?
What game?
I know you're a southpaw. That should be an advantage,
That's
especially
all you need
especially here in Reno.
I'm not going to tell you anything
That's
else.
what Jason Couch told me.
Left lane. All right. Griffin looking good. Locked in there. Crunches the 1-3 pocket. With some power.
Right over fourth arrow. Not a whole lot of angle. And a beauty. Good start. 3 in a row. And there's the fam.
Back to Ernesto. Right lane. Okay. 17 years old, plans on going to Wichita State.
Where?
Wichita State.
You know, I
Shockers.
hear good things about that
Quite
program.
a program. Lots of national championships. Men's and women's side. He told us pre-match, loves the people, great fit.
My buddy Rick Steelsmith now at the helm.
The first ever show you and I did, 2002. Won by Rick Steelsmith.
Really? Wow, how do you remember that?
23 years ago in Wichita.
That is insane.
Reynoso, okay, trip 10 pin.
Got a little hold.
Take that one.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, Griffin Jordan.
Oh!
Okay. Enough. And a 10-pin lead. Front four, great start.
Singing along to his favorite strike tune. Dave, if you had a strike song, what would it be?
Something from the Beatles, probably. Big Beatles guy.
Wow. I've known you for 25 years. I never knew that.
Well, we don't listen to a lot of music together. We should, though. Looking for the front five.
Got it.
Okay. That was nice. 60 feet to success. Beauty there for Griffin Jordan.
I think you'd be like paperback writer, seems to come to mind.
It's a good one.
You know, because of your literary background and everything.
If I could throw a strike, I'd have a strike song, but I don't throw strikes, so there's no song connected to me. Reynoso.
Boom.
Okay. These two are throwing some haymakers at each other here, some bombs in Reno.
Well, we said at the top of the show, this is a very gettable oil pattern. You think of the ratio, 6-to-1, typical tour pattern, 2-to-1, sometimes 3-to-1. Pros make it look easy. But this is as close as you can get to a house shot. Plenty of oil in the middle part of the lane. As you see his favorite bowler, some guy named Norm Duke.
Some legend named Norm Duke.
Who lives a half an hour from me, and I never see him.
Looks for the five-bagger, left lane.
Oh, he got it out. Bad timing.
2-4-5 lead for Ernesto, who for several years has run his own business called Ernesto Solz, S-O-L-Z. Sells high-end sneakers on Instagram.
What?
Does $10,000 to $20,000 of business a month. A month. Check him out on Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah, big time. And at Wichita State, he's going to be a business major. So there you go. Might teach the professor something. I mean, with those numbers.
Oh, my. Oh.
Covers.
I don't like it. I said it in the opening match with the girls. I don't like hooking it at these spares, man. He almost missed that, but he didn't. But he's still behind by 13.
Championship match, Randy, is coming up here. We'll declare a winner from Reno after this. Here we go, PBA Junior National Championships. Final match for the boys. Griffin Jordan, so head-to-head. Only one can take home the title. $10,000 in smart scholarship money on the way. So much at stake. Out of the break, looking for the front six. Jordan, yes, another one.
How about it? Hey, Dave, you want to go down to the floor and talk to the reigning player of the year, EJ?
Yes, I do.
Hey, EJ, can you hear Dave and Randy up in the booth?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's impressing you most about Griffin's game?
Well, strikes is a good start.
Yeah, we all see that. Give us some insight.
Yeah, just repeatability. I mean, that's the biggest thing you can do, and the best thing you can do is one thing I've always tried to work on a lot, and Griffin's doing a really good job of it right now, and that's all it takes. It doesn't matter what it looks like, just repeat it.
Well, guys, not quite the messenger for the 10-pin across the deck for another strike. Looking for the front 7. Thanks for the photo bomb there for Marshall Kent.
EJ, what if anything, since we are in Reno, do you have any kind of wager with that guy standing next to you?
No, not this week. He decided
Marshall,
to not. I didn't want to take all of his money.
Marshall, any advice to your guy, Ernesto, during the break?
No, not really. I think he's got a pretty good look. The one that went light might have been in the hair fast, but he's got a good look. He knows what he's doing, so just gotta go out there and be great and go throw some good shots down the stretch and see what happens.
Marshall, given this oil pattern, are you surprised he's just going with urethane instead of going to his power, his strength, and maybe going to reactive and really opening up this pattern?
Yeah, I think urethane lets him get closer to it. I think that it creates a little hold too, and it reads the lane early enough to kind of pick up if he gets one a little right. So I like his look, and I think it's just got to be confident, make more shots like that, and everything will be just fine.
All right, guys, thanks. We look forward to watching you all a little later in the broadcast.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
Thanks, CJ. Thanks, Marsh. 8th frame here, Reynoso down 22, but does work on a strike.
See the max scores there, Dave.
Some nice numbers. Front 6 for Griffin, a big factor there. Didn't like it, and that's why.
Threw it terrible. Bad location, bad out of his hand.
Where's the freaking toe, dude? Come on.
And a bad time for this to happen. Left side of the head pin, slide it over into the 10.
Washout conversion, one of the toughest there is. Got it! Nicely done. Off the sidewall in the pit. For Ernesto, that was sweet.
That was big.
It is the clean wipe. Top. Spare, the clean wipe presented by Dude Wipes. What a great job there for Ernesto.
No fear, all the pins are clear now. And that keeps him in the match.
Eighth frame working on a spare here for Griffin. Looking for strike streak, but 10-pin stands for him.
Cover the spare, maintain your lead. Set up the 10th frame by striking in the 9th. I liked what EJ said about Griffin's game, repeatability.
Watch out. Oh, we missed the 10-pin. Whoa. Match changer. Reviews are in. First things first, a mix of analysis, tremendous chemistry, total ridiculousness. Nick, Chris, Kevin serve up a fresh daily dose of unscripted and unfiltered sports talk. Weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1. All right, off the open, the missed 10-pin. Nice response.
Great bounce back, right? But now how big is that washout conversion by Ernesto?
Huge. Looms large because here comes the foundation frame. He works on a spare. Down by 10, the max scores you see to the right. Got a chance now.
Big strike there for Griffin Jordan in the 9th. He cannot be shut out no matter what Ernesto Reynoso does here in the 9th and 10th.
Back-to-back junior gold champion looking for some more glory. Oh, good shot. 10-pin stands.
Typically when we see our players using urethane, it's from farther towards the outside part of the lane, gives them a little bit better angle into the pocket. This is a urethane week 10 from third arrow.
And he's wondering what's going on now, lamenting that decision. And has the spare. We wanted to beat, but there's a chance. There's championship match here from Reno. Smart scholarship money on the line. $10,000 to the winner and $5,000 to the runner-up. Two great junior bowlers head-to-head. We'll see a lot more of these guys. 10th frame for Reynoso. Nice.
Well, that was a must strike. He's going to take a re-rack now. First order of business. Nice shot here, but he's going to need a couple more just like it to put a little bit of pressure on Griffin.
That's what's at stake. Cool trophy. Big time scholarship money for these youngsters. Still bound for Wichita State. Looking for Scott. This would be a big help with a championship.
If he strikes out, Jordan needs to fill 20 in the 10th.
Only 17, been in this spot many times before. Okay. There's one in the 10th. One more to go. Takes his second and final re-rack of the match.
It's a little veteran savvy move that Ernesto is pulling off right here, you know, making the opponent sit and wait as long as possible by taking those re-racks.
I can think about it. Price is going to be on.
Something that the great Norm Duke used to do quite often. Didn't need it. Didn't need a re-rack. Nothing wrong with the pins. They weren't off spot. But Norm knew, let me ice this guy as long as possible.
A little more time to contemplate. Wants this one to finish up his game. 235 leaves the 2.
Well, now the fill is just 19. First ball strike here, it's over. He has not missed the pocket, did miss a 10-pin in the 8th.
Start with a front 6. Looking for that strike, the knockout punch.
There it is.
He's got it.
Wow.
Griffin Jordan. Fantastic bowling in Reno.
Pretty clutch. Pretty clutch. You watch these youngsters being able to pry it off under that kind of pressure. It's truly amazing. It's done. It's
It don't
over.
matter, bro. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. That's correct. Griffin Jordan has won the 2025 PBA Junior National Championships on the boys' side. $10,000 in smart scholarship money coming his way. Congrats to Griffin tonight.
Nice pull, man. Nice pull.
Time to get the trophy. Time to celebrate. Time to talk with Kimberly Pressler.
Congratulations, Griffin. You look good holding that trophy. But let's talk about this match. You know, you had the first 6 in strikes, but in that 10th, you knew what you needed to do. Ernesto kept the pressure on you. What goes through your mind in those high pressure moments?
It's just like any other shot I throw. I mean, I just needed 1 strike, so I told myself, throw a good shot.
Well, you were so calm, cool, and collected out there. You just won yourself $10,000 in scholarship. I know you're a senior in high school, so what is the next year look like for you?
Next year I'll be at SCAD.
Are you going on a scholarship there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, they are going to be lucky to have you. What does it mean with the fact that both you and your twin brother Landon have now won this?
I think it's so awesome that we both won it. I mean, words can't even describe it.
Well, congratulations to you on this win.
Way to go, Griffin. Family going to celebrate. There's his twin brother Landon. Each now have the trophy. $10,000 in scholarship money as well. He's bound for SCAD to study graphic design next year as a college freshman. What a moment for Griffin Jordan and his family tonight. Singles competition wrapped up. Got a boys winner, have a girls winner. The doubles are next. Back in Reno, don't forget PBA All-Star Weekend powered by Cubic AMF. Starts tomorrow, continues Sunday. 2 days of live coverage on FS1 at noon Eastern from Fox 2 Lanes in Waukesha, Wisconsin. One-hander versus two-hander, then the All-Star Strike Derby comes your way. Great PBA action on FS1. Welcome back, Dave and Randy here in Reno. So Griffin has won. Anna has won. Impressive singles champions.
Yeah, it was fun to watch too. In looking at the unique styles, finally we see a youth female two-hander, so that was pretty cool to watch. And I think for Jordan, he really handled himself brilliantly. Repeated shots, made some really nice shots. Threw a 6-bagger to start. Did miss that 10-pin, but it didn't matter. Struck 9th and 10th to seal the deal.
Nuances of learning for junior bowlers, so important. Same for the pros. Let's hear more about that with pressing questions from Kimberly Pressler, presented by Go Bowling.
Wes, what do you feel like you still need to learn about the sport of bowling?
Everything. Simple answer, everything. This game is continuously changing and evolving. And you never, as soon as you think you know it, you know nothing.
You're always learning out here. I mean, every week I get done and I'm like, oh, I should have did this, or I should have did that. But keeping your emotions in check is the hardest thing to do out here, especially when things aren't going well. And I'm trying every day to get better at that.
There's so much to learn every time you step on lanes, even when you win. So I don't know what I'm doing out here, guys.
I can go out here and think I can win every week, but if it doesn't happen, you can't be too mad about the result. You gotta take the lumps, learn how to win, learn how to lose, and learn how to grow.
It's crazy that we still learn stuff as we go week to week. It's you'd think we've seen it all, but there's always something that surprises me every week.
Between the bowling balls, the lane patterns, the transition, if the racks are messed up, this lane, the topography's off on it, so it's always tight down lane. I mean, there's just so many things that you always have to take into account that you'll never have the same scenario twice.
I think the learning never stops, and when you stop learning, then you start getting passed by.
Such a beautiful game, because even when you think you know something, that can also change and evolve, and so it is a constant lesson you're learning every week. Sometimes it's annoying, sometimes you wish you just had all the answers, but at the same time, I think that's part of the beauty of the game.
Tommy, is there anything that you feel like you still need to learn in the sport of bowling?
I think you learn in bowling every time you bowl. That's the great thing about bowling. You learn way more when you're bowling bad than you do when you're bowling good. So I've been learning way too much lately.
That's great stuff, Kimberly.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Can't wait for the doubles competition from here in Reno, Nevada. The pros, the kids, head to head. Here at FS1, it's all coming up. Back here in Reno, the PBA proud to have Bowlers to Veterans Link as the official charity on the PBA Tour since 1942 through the support of the bowling community. BBL has raised more than $56 million for veterans. To donate, go to bbl.org.
That's just greatness. Greatness watching our vets out there bowling. I love it.
The best. It's the one and all for your service, protecting our nation's freedom. Here we go, 5-frame match. Asbaty is the pro, along with Felicia Wong. Each will have one of the junior bowlers with them. And Antony. Kids bowling 1-3-5, and then 5th frame is pretty much the wrap up of the match because we're just doing 5 frames here. Beginning the doubles tournament. Girls champion, nice start.
That 5th frame will act as a regular 10th frame.
Not yet. Okay. 5th frame. Keep it chill, keep it chill.
Katelyn Abigania from San Diego, Team USA, junior and senior teams. We talked about her singles match. Now steps up in the doubles. Team with Diandra Asbaty. That's a high shot, a 4-pin.
Look at it.
That's pretty straight up the lane. 19 at the arrows, out to 14.
Frame match. Every shot's really important. Got the 4-pin, got the spare. Flashback, Diandra Asbaty, 2012. AMF Euless Lanes. In the Metroplex, Diandra Asbaty won her first career title, first career major. Yeah, beat CDB. Legendary Hall of Famer Carolyn Bauer, 244-227 to win the 2012 USBC Queens Championship.
I love you guys.
Second career Queens title match. Lost to Kelly Kulik in 07. What a career for the Hall of Famer. It's back on TV here in Reno. Hey!
Let's go. All right, come on.
She still got it.
No question.
Nice hand at the bottom, good rotation.
Here is Felicia Wong. Not too far from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Long trip here. The lefty.
Oh!
Trip 10 pin. There you go.
Come on, Nana. You got this.
Southpaw action here at the stadium.
Celebration time for Felicia. Here's Anna in the 8th 5-frame match. Got them all.
David, you could bowl doubles with any current, former PBA player.
Randy Peterson.
No, come on, seriously. Who would it be?
EJ.
Really?
That'd be cool. That'd be fun. Sure. Team USA trials here in this building. Some great trips already overseas for her, South Korea and Peru, as she told us pre-match. And Sweden next year, that's crossing over, almost a Brooklyn strike. 6-pin stands. Cool experience for these youngsters, get to bowl with the pros. Cable's been through so much already. Team USA, this is another addition to help her eventual career at Vanderbilt. She's headed there next year. And someday on the PWBA tour, she told us tonight, such a big goal for her. Under the Hall of Famer. shot. Okay.
Hey, Diandra, how does it feel being back under the bright lights? I mean, you still got it, kid.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Thank you. Don't call it a comeback.
That was quick. Longtime member Team Canada. So much success north of the border. On the Queen Show from Green Bay last year. Good shot. 7-pin stands for her.
All right.
Pretty good shot here for that ring in 7, 4 around it. Spare here, they will still lead by 19. You can see the max scores there. Look out.
Okay, I missed that one. You got me, though.
All right, big whiff there on the 7-pin. Lead shrinks.
My, how things change so quickly in this sport. .120 max for Asbaty.
Antony.
Uh-oh.
Missed that pocket again. Right hit and the 2-5 stand for her.
All right, spare here's max score now 107, and that would force Katelyn to get the first strike in the last frame, the 5th frame.
Needs this.
Yep.
Got it.
Good cover. All right. Good count here, and then it will be up to Katelyn. Katelyn's last 2 shots, 4-pin, and then crossover leaving the 6.
Left lane for Anna. Finds the pocket, no break with the 10-pin.
Got to have first strike right here.
Striking 9 for Asbaty. Abigania here.
Changing that thumb insert from the spare ball back to the strike ball. A little hot air in the thumb hole. And it looks like a ball change.
At a big moment.
That's got a hook, and does. Wow! Just can't opens that rack. Just right, a 4th arrow. Here comes around the corner. Not a whole lot of back end reaction, but just enough to strike. 9 on this ball, and that's a winner.
What a chance here for Katelyn. Building up yet more TV experience. Facing the pressure. Wants 9. Got 10.
Hey.
And it's a winner.
No problem. Way to trust.
So win for the Asbaty Abigania team. On to the doubles tournament final. The boys and the men's winner. Here in Reno for all the marbles. 5-frame women's and girls match is complete. Boys and the men are coming up. Ernesto Reynoso and Griffin Jordan get the ball with some PBA superstars like Marshall Kent and the two-time reigning player of the year, superstar himself, E.J. Tackett. Hey, junior bowlers, here's your chance to become a PBA Junior National Champion and compete with more than $10,000 in smart scholarships with 13 regional qualifiers in 3 divisions, plus a new PBA Junior World Series of Bowling and PBA Junior Military qualifiers throughout 2025. This is your chance to compete on the national stage. Go to PBA.com right now to enter. Back in Reno, Dave, Randy, Kimberly, our entire crew. Got some doubles here. E.J. Tackett, Marshall Kent, big stars in the PBA Tour. We'll team up with the junior finalists on the boys' side, won by Griffin Jordan earlier in the show here in Reno. Not far from Chicago, Sycamore, Illinois. Big Cubs fan, he tells us. 5-frame match, here we go. Nice start.
Picking up where he left off.
'17-year-old Ernesto Reynoso from Folsom, California, bound for Wichita State. Bowling College, major in business there. As we have seen many times on TV, this kid's got game. First shot, doubles competition.
Oh, yeah.
February 10th, 2024 Illinois Classic. Marshall Kent breaking through. Top seed faced A.J. Johnson in the championship match. 6th career PBA Tour title. First singles championship since 2017. Marshall able to get that title one more time. The most physically gifted bowlers on the PBA Tour. Now based out of Michigan.
Oh boy.
Didn't like that one. Ooh. 1-2-10 washout.
That was not ideal. Look at this one.
Not easy, 1-2-10. There you see it. PBA Tour average at 23.4%. Can he convert the washout? Yes! Hey, that was sweet.
Easy.
Way to go, Marsh.
Whoops. Spaz.
It is the clean wipe presented by Dude Wipes, Randy.
Nicely done here by Marshall after the errant first shot. Cuts the head pin over into the 10. Perfect.
Makes a statement early. Gonna make a big mistake. A 5-framer here. Semifinals, if you will, on the boys and pros side. Here's E.J. Tackett. We've seen a lot of that from E.J.
Hi, buddy.
In the last 2+ years. He's been brilliant.
Hey, E.J., can you hear Dave and Randy up in the booth?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about this pattern.
Well, there's a little bit of built-in friction and pretty good amount of oil in the middle of the lane. And, you know, watching Griffin earlier, he went with a big ball to try to blend everything out, and worked out great. We got a national championship, so hopefully we can continue that and get into this final match and win something else.
Thank you, E.J.
That's good.
Good breakdown.
You heard him. He said, that's good.
Griffin liked it. Right where he left off in the singles match.
Another brilliant shot by the champ. Locked in.
Lots of championships already for this young man. Wasn't sure about that one. Found enough for the pocket to take them all out.
All right, Dave, what do you say we go down to the floor and talk to Marshall before he gets up for this shot? Marshall. What happened in that first shot where you left the washout?
I just didn't execute. I was like, all right, this lane's tighter, and if I get in a certain spot, it'll still hook off of it, and I missed the spot that it hooks off of. So we're going to try to make a better one here and see what happens.
All right, that a boy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Love the player on-lane access. Cool evaluation from EJ. And good explanation there for Marshall.
God.
2-8 double wood, didn't like that for good reason.
Yeah, big trouble now. Look at the max scores. Tackett and Jordan are perfect. Marsh is yet to strike. .8% of the time, the 2-8 is covered. Dave, you know how I know that?
Because
of our great friends at Lane Talk. Gives us all our great stats. For more info, you want to be a better bowler, head on over to lanetalk.com and download their free app.
Stats, the numbers are phenomenal. February, U.S. Open presented by Go Bowling, Royal Pin Woodland in Indy, home state for E.J. Tackett. Second U.S. Open title and the green jacket as well. His wife Natalie, little trip there. Dad Ed behind, celebrating yet another win for him. He's now got 25 titles. He's got 6 majors. 3-time player of the year. But faces a 7-10 now.
Oh my goodness.
Darn it.
Hold everything.
Oops. We thought this was over.
Not bad. All right, buddy, you got me.
It wasn't that bad.
Not bad.
With 2 strikes here, Griffin can lock this up. 2 and 5.
He's been so locked in throughout the boys' championship and now into the doubles with EJ. Looks for the first. Left lane. Got that.
Hi, boy.
Got that look. Wants to make this a complete sweep here. Gets the doubles. It's a full game. Striking 5 to close the door. First, the strike. Another one. This kid's awesome. Under pressure, delivers again.
Yeah, he's done some really good work here tonight. Another good shot here. Rips a rack, sends a 5 over with some company into the 7 for that key double now. 5 shouldn't be a problem at all.
I told us pre-match he tried two-handed a little bit when he first got going with the sport of bowling and just never took. Much more comfortable as a one-hander.
Beauty.
Another one. And the win. Great bowling. Griffin Jordan. Carrying EJ Tackett, that's pretty cool. Just the best bowler in the world, that's all. Coming up, full 10 frames on the way. It's doubles, the championship match here on FS1 from Reno. Stay with us. Back in Reno, time for the doubles championship. Full 10 frames on tap here from the National Stadium. Watch these trophies at stake as well. Asbaty, Abigania, Tackett, and Jordan head-to-head. Dave, Randy, Kimberly, our entire crew here at FS1.
Griffin Jordan hasn't sat down for one shot on tonight's telecast that I can remember anyway.
He's barely missed. Singles champion trying for a doubles championship as well.
See it. Hit it. All right.
4-pin for Diandra.
Pinch high, just the 4. Should be no problem for Diandra's to convert this. Spare ball, plastic, doesn't hook. Straight line right at it.
Got that. Single pin, spare conversion, no worries for Diandra.
All right.
Oh, steps Tackett.
Baddest man in bowling right there.
He's on top. 2 titles, 2025. Good start here in the doubles match.
No 7-10s.
That out to in arm swing and then the cupped wrist and elbow creates all that power.
Nine-pin win. Griffin, who's been remarkable throughout the show here tonight. Got by Reynoso for the singles title. Can he keep it going in the doubles championship? The answer is yes. Wow.
I don't think he's missed the pocket all night.
Enjoying his strike song. Here's Katelyn. Fantastic PBA Junior Finals in her young career already. Looking for a doubles title to add to the list. Nice start for her in the right lane.
Wow, she made a big move right.
All right, good
Look at that. 13 at the arrows. Let's see, if you're going to throw it straight, this is a much better part of the lane. Now she has a little room left and right, I think.
Has a Lucy title with EJ. Back in 2022. A lot of experience, singles and doubles for this great champion. Oh, okay.
High again.
4-7-10, split. Double spare for the Hall of Famer. Oh, good effort. Almost kicked it across the deck for the 10-pin. Open frame, though. DJ Tackett knows a lot about this event. Teamed up with Landon Johnson, Landon Jordan in 2022 in Euless, Texas. Beat Liz Johnson and Jillian Martin, 267-237. January 2024 in Wichita. Teamed with Ernesto Reynoso. Good night. Defeated Valeria Bercier and Kayla Starr, 258-218. Reynoso fired all 3 strikes in the 10th. Pretty cool moment. EJ's got a couple. Pretty awesome if EJ could win with Griffin and Landon Jordan. Not one but 2 brothers, the twins. That's pretty amazing.
Hi, buddy.
Good look there for EJ in the right lane.
And you see why he's so great. When you use your thumb and your rev rate, your RPMs is over 500. That's getting it done. It doesn't help to have good doubles partners. It's like you and I would never win.
No.
But I could win with EJ, given the right circumstances.
I think that's pretty possible. Griffin Wow, trip 10 pin keeps on trucking all night long. Has been in control of the pocket. Remarkable.
Still not sitting down. Just another quality shot by Griffin Jordan. You know who else EJ's won with? Marshall Kent. Roth-Holman doubles.
As many titles en route to the Hall of Fame. Lots of success at this level for Katelyn. For Vanderbilt in the fall.
Much better line to the pocket. Way to go, Katelyn. This is the way she should be attacking this whole pattern. 44 feet. It's fairly lengthy. But going direct makes much more sense from that part of the lane.
Success, Diandra with BV. 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, trip 10 pin, that looked better.
Thanks, y'all.
Cuts to 32 here, almost the midway point of our doubles final.
Good one after that. Split in the third for Diandra. Comes back with a nice quality shot there to double up. But then there's this guy.
There's Tatum looking for the front five. Yes, trip 10 pin, down it goes. They got the nickel to begin the match.
EJ, any advantage to have bowl on the pattern that's named after you?
Well, I mean, I think there's always an advantage to anything that has your name on it.
That's a good point.
Griffin to make it half a dozen. Halfway to a perfect game, you better believe it. These dudes are rolling. 52 pin lead. And the front six for Griffin Jordan and EJ Tackett on his oil pattern. Name for him. They're looking good here in Reno tonight. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Visit Reno Tahoe. Discover your next travel adventure. Learn more at visitRenoTahoe.com. And by Caesars Entertainment, El Dorado Resort, Circus Hotel Reno, and the Silver Legacy Resort. Countless dining options and world-class amenities, all in one destination. What a front six for Tackett Jordan. It is go time for Katelyn and Diandra.
Oh,
for the turkey here, right down the middle and high.
Yeah.
And the 3-6.
Super direct, and I mean, she could get away with a little bit of a tug, but not a three-board yank left. Just so straight up the lane. There you go. Well, Tackett Jordan, perfect through 6. And Diandra and Katelyn, 54 back, frame 7.
Awfully tough to be perfect. Left lane for Diandra. Okay, good shot.
She still has game. She can still bowl.
No doubt. Halfway home to perfection here for Tackett Jordan. for the front 7. Tackett, yes.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
Amazing repeatability here.
Is that A.J. Johnson?
It is A.J.
back
back there. There's Natalie Tackett back there.
Can't see his sign. He's got some kind of sign back there. There he is. Hold that sign up, A.J. Oh, there you go. He's going to grab it. We'll get it. We'll get it.
Jordan. Another one.
Griff.
There you go, buddy.
Locked in.
EJ's biggest fan. Oh, my gosh. Sitting next to wife, Natalie, EJ's wife.
Chicago, man. Let's go, Katelyn.
See the max score, 300-236. It is a rout.
8th frame here for Katelyn. Trying for a good finish and getting a terrible break instead.
It'd be so fun to make this on TV.
4-9 split. That's a tough one.
I really wanted to beat you on the EJ Tackett pattern. Not today.
My partner's too good.
I know.
That's true, EJ.
I know. It's all those Elite Youth Tour tournaments.
It is.
Prepared you for this moment.
It's true.
It's great.
Make it.
Oh, go, go.
Oh, good try.
Yeah,
That was close.
Abigania, really close. Whisk to the right. Well, this match is over mathematically. We'll finish it out, though. I want to see about this 300 game.
Yeah, I want to see the guys shoot a 300.
Awesome to see the great champion, Diandra Asbaty. Such a phenomenal ambassador for the sport as well. Heavily involved in coaching, Chicagoland area. Back on TV, bowling well. There's a 4-pin.
Get it done.
Tackett and Jordan are perfect. Should they bowl a 300 game tonight, everyone in America can receive a free game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling. To pre-register, visit GoBowling.com and sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. Another one.
All right, buddy.
9 up, 9 down. Here comes Griffin to the 10th.
Another beauty by E.J. Tackett. And now, the biggest moment of young Griffin Jordan's life. Right now.
Already a singles champion at this event, already a doubles champion here, but maybe a 300 to the 10th. They need 3 more. Oh, 4-pin. Darn it. Ends the run at a 300.
Good job.
But what night for Griffin Jordan.
Man, that's too bad. Wanted to see one. So did America. Free game of bowling.
Would have been. No.
All right.
It's okay now. It's over.
Way to be a quitter.
I did not.
267 game for the guys, and they'll take the title and the trophy.
Good day.
Quite a night sweep for Griffin.
Yeah, she just really never found it. Trying to go that direct on that right lane. Thought it was a good play, but just a little bit more angle is all she really needed. She did make the right move, and that's moving farther right than she had played him. But I think it's still way too much direct, too much up the lane. Open up the pattern just a little bit, and I think she's got it. Maybe leave her eyes in the same spot and move her feet a couple boards to the left, and I don't think she misses the pocket. Tough to beat an opponent when they start with the front nine.
Katelyn.
Katelyn's got some support here at the stadium. Wrapping it up. Nice. That's how you finish.
Yeah.
267 to 180. EJ and Griffin take the doubles championship.
Come on, we got more hardware to pick up.
Not one but two trophies for Griffin Jordan.
Cheers. We did it again, right? Actually, he did it again.
Winner joined by Kimberly.
Congratulations, guys, on this. How amazing of a night for you, Griffin. What was it like coming out here in bowling with a 3-time Player of the Year?
It was definitely surreal, and it was definitely a memory I will never forget.
Now, EJ, you have now won with both of the Jordan brothers, but how absolutely remarkable is this guy? You know, he won the championship tonight.
Yeah, I think the same thing happened last time when I bowled with Lane. I think he won, and then we won. So all I know is that the Jordans are really good at carrying me. That's all I know.
Well, I do know that both of you together started off with the front nine, so I just got to ask, because I'm sure people are going to want to know, are you by chance up for another doubles partner?
You know, I would tell them to just bowl with each other. Just leave me out of it. Because they're the ones that get it done when it matters, and I leave 7-10. So I would just tell them bowl together.
All right, congratulations on your win, guys.
Kimberly, thanks, guys. Congratulations. A reminder, our 2025 PBA Tour coverage continues tomorrow live on FS1 noon Eastern. Coverage of PBA All-Star Weekend powered by Cubic Element from Foxview Lanes in Wisconsin. Coming up next on FS1, coverage of the European Poker Tour. Now for Randy Peterson, the entire crew. Dave Ryan saying so long from the National Bowling Stadium in Reno, Nevada. You've been watching bowling on FS1. Fun night here at the stadium. Singles winner on the boys and girls side. Then the doubles as well. A night to remember for Griffin Jordan. He was fantastic. A sweep tonight of singles and doubles for the young man from Illinois.